Hey everyone, what's up? Gleekon here, back again. It's been a couple days, but here I am. We're going to continue the journey to get all things done in the game of World of Warcraft. So stay a while and listen as we take Demonology, our Warlock, and continue prepping her to be ready to complete Ruins of Ahn'Qiraj quests for Warlocks. We've done it with 5 other classes. These are 6 out of the 9 OG classes that have gear quests in Ruins of Ahn'Qiraj. She should be able to start experimenting with that zone today, probably. She's level 27. You need to be at least around level 35. So I hope to get there today. We're going to see. We are in the camp here. We left off looking for some rares, but also some quests. Let's look at our quest list in Northern Barrens, because she had not completed... Oh, I don't think the ignition was ever one that she was able to do. So I gotta... Oh, I did do it. Okay, fungal spores, forgotten pools, Gevra. Basically picking up all the ones here right now are where we're at. What does this guy have? Forgotten pools.
Traveler.
Ripples of Narlax's Wailing Caverns, one that we can't do. Here's this guy's fungal spores. This will actually be some easy ones. And then old Surgra Darkthorn. Start her chain.
Greetings. Glory to the whole.
I don't know if hunting the Huntress is one of them. It is, so we can pick that one up too.
Loktar.
Alright, so we're going to head first over to the pools, and while we're going that way, let's see, there might be some rares we can look for. But old Dishu, I don't remember what Dishu is, but maybe he's a dude. Okay, I guess he probably can appear possibly there. Maybe I think he might be like a leopard or something, if I remember correctly. Huntress, we actually need those. Here's Huntress, there's Gevra, look at all of them. Since we happen to be here in the land of Down Under. Okay, we've been switching to the Legionnaire lately with our Demonology Warlock. I don't know how I feel about this, but... Okay. Cool. Alright, we're gonna... Gevra also. Come on, dang it. Second time. Moon bursting. Thought that one had nothing to offer. Alright, so we're going with a particular build. I guess it's more friendly for the Demonology build for Mythics and AoEs, but we're going for a build that will focus on AoE, so instead of having our imps do more damage, we are going to be constantly exploding them, shooting them and exploding them, which does like an AoE burst. So that's the goal, that's the end of the game here. It's kind of fun. Wasn't sure how I was going to feel about Demonology build. So far so good.
I need to get.
That's where we shoot them off right there. And then also the summoning of them, which by shooting them off, you're kind of inspiring, you're incentivizing yourself to constantly shoot that Hand of Gul'dan down. Pretty cool. Oh, these Huntresses, maybe that wasn't a Huntress, but a Rhydlord. Something like that. A High Mage. And on one of our recent levels, we started buffing up Shadow Bolt because we do have to. That's kind of like our charger upper, our move charger upper. Not quite sure how I feel about this Legionnaire yet. I think it might be cool. Yeah, so it was not my original plan this week to not make episode the last 2 days. I had, work came a-calling. There was something in the potential at work that was going to happen. without getting too much into the nitty-gritty details, which I have a really bad habit of doing, I ended up having to work 12-hour days the past 2 days, Thursday, Friday. So by the time I work all day and get home, and then I'm just ready to be done. You know, I'm not getting home and by the time I'm having dinner, it's like, okay, if I make a video, that's the rest of my night. And so I was just, and not to mention, like, sometimes I might do that, but if my wife's here too, then it's like, sometimes I'd rather just spend the time with her. And it's not like it's as I've been venting so much about lately, like I'm just in a really stressful time at work right now, very, very busy, so I'm just exhausted and spent when I get home. One of these days, I'm gonna have the opportunity to make this show or things like it more of my main. I will be starting. I don't know how long I'm gonna get to, but I know I'm gonna have at least a couple weeks of work from home coming up. And I'm gonna use that time to really start prepping for this project I had mentioned, the history-based project, which I'll be sharing with you guys once or twice, just utilizing my voice here on this channel to at least share that out there for those of you that are interested in more of a podcast, non-gaming experience. And kind of see another side of the old League Hunt. So that's a project that I think the way that I press it, since I'm going to be a lot more serious and polished than this project, will perhaps the t-shirt at the top up there, perhaps give us the opportunity to make it some actual real money off of that. Alright, so Dishu, I don't know who or what Dishu is. Like I said, I think it's gotta be some kind of tiger or something, right? Well, there they are. It is a leopard. I thought so, because I think we fought Dishu before, but outside of, I think we fought him underneath that other little first scaffolding thing we found. But we're just doing this for the XP while we're here. You know, we hunted some lions and some zebra. We got a couple quests already done. And by the time we get back there and kind of explode this up a little bit. Oh.
I don't have a target.
Dishu had babies. Oh no, it was a savannah cub. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. So I cannot wait until I can heal my pets, especially. Look, now he was just doing some AoE. Now that I like, and I think that's probably why we would pick him, because that whole AoE side. Alright, so we did get Dishu, some free XP there. Click Dishu off, and then let's go do the quest. I think we already, we did Rathorian. I mean, we'll get him again. He's such an easy find that if I see Rathorian up here, we might as well go for the free XP. He is sometimes in his cave. Yeah, there he is. Let's get him right. Says he's a quote-unquote rare, but I don't know what kind of rare. He's always there every time. Okay, so he's taking some hits right now. Cool. Yeah, I did have to summon him up there, but hey, I'll take the 3,000. Oh, because we have some rested XP. That's the trade-off of me not playing for a couple days. At least today I'll go a little faster. Okay, so we need fungal spores for sure. Because I can see them all over. Tomorrow, I'm not sure. I just had the thought. I'm on the fence about how I want to run tomorrow, because now that tomorrow is a 3-day weekend, so tomorrow's a little bit more open-ended for me. I might make 2 episodes tomorrow. I might do one of these as a catch-up and our fishing one, because I don't like that we got 2 days behind, you know? Yeah, I wasn't even planning on killing these guys. I'm just trying to get the mushrooms. My little doggies. You can get them underwater too. And what's this other guy? I think we already got some plastic burger. Okay, we just need one more. Super swimming ability. And then what was the other? Oh, we have to go underwater. Might be a turtle or something. Kill. Got our leash ferril. Kind of like that name. Leash feral. Like feral, almost like iron based. Not really. Pharaoh is double R-O. This is single R-I, so not quite, but it has, you know, it's enough. Ballpark, so it's like leashed iron. It's kind of how I think of it. Like he's attached to me. He is. He's enslaved. Alright, forgotten tools. I don't think a growing problem is part of our list. No.
May the eternal sun.
Not interested in that. And then I think he's going to have a second one too, which I don't remember. I don't recall if that's going to give us a second mission.
I am forsaken.
Alright, Fungus we trust. No. That one we don't have. Okay, but we did level up our first Warlock. Last time we gained the super boring Curse of Exhaustion. So Demonology spec here. We're going with Diabolist. Yeah. If we want to continue now, we're going to go with Curse of Tongue. So yet another curse. It's just a slow on casting time. You know, useful to have in the tool. Boring that we're, you know, adding that into the vocab there. Whatever, like using our point on that. But, you know, we're building out the curses. It's part of what's going to happen. We would like to have 2 more levels before we head over to Silithus for the well, I was going to say for the umpteenth time. But no, that's not true. For the 6th time. Alright, Jevra turned in. Hunter's Claws.
Look hard.
Okay, so now we're on to Echayake. If we look at the quests, definitely Echayake is part of it. I'm going to pick it up right now and get rid of it, but we don't have to go turn it in quite yet. What I want to do now is move over there because we have the Planestrider Menace, Defensive Farwatch, and the Farwatch Offensive. So there's 3 quests before we come back into the middle that are appearing right here. Let's look at Elden Mist Razor Snout on the way. And we still haven't checked these. There is a chance that we could go into the Wailing Caverns. I don't think Razor Snout was there. We looked last time. Kind of just it's out there. And I think we'll get an opportunity to hunt him, you know. There they is. Okay. We're gonna burst our way in there. We'll build up with this guy and then move on to the Razor Snout. Yeah, that being said, like, so far I am digging this build. I can't really give a ranking builds yet. How do I feel? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, those guys are coming after me. Like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch on some defense since this guy's in the face here. Got him. Cool. Thought maybe I could shoot, but I must not have a wand. I do miss that element of everything is cool. Alright, this cape, just verse. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. I don't know what verse is good or not for her, but I do actually like haste better with her. I like the ability to cast faster. I'll rotate this. Okay. And I think the rest, let's do some disenchantment here. Open up a little bit of inventory spot. She really is in this place where we should play with some, and now she'll have a little bit of money. I do want to spend the time to do some...
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
On the ground, in the pocket of a pig. Alright, now let's go over to... There we go, Firewatch Post. Cool. Cannot complain. She's going to be our... She has been... This has been a slow process, and she will be one of our slower persons. Luckily, she's fun to level. The next one we do, the Mage, number 7, he's all done. So we get to go right into... There's Plane Strider Menace. Right into...
Blood and thunder.
Okay, so we crushed ourselves. I know. We ruined a chance at breadcrumb, but that's okay. We will do the breadcrumbs with other characters as needed. Okay. Alright, so we want some of these guys. Yeah, we'll get to do back-to-back rep grinding, because we're going to finish her, then we'll send our mage in right away. My goal was to finish her by this week. That's not going to happen now. We will finish her on Monday. All things considered. Assuming that we don't have enough... I don't think we're going to have enough setback. As a matter of fact, I might try to make... Like I said, I might try to make up one. I might try to make up... might try to make up one tomorrow, and maybe make up one later on in the week, too. I don't know. I feel like... I don't want to fall behind. But we'll see. I mean, we got plenty of things to do. I don't know if I will. Yeah, I still don't have that interrupt yet in turn. Yeah, like, what do I have? A fear. About it. I guess I should not burst those imps until I know I'm about to summon a redundancy on the imps. I think that's what I gotta kind of change my cycle. Let's slightly modify. Like, I know if I'm about to summon the Hand of Gul'dan, again, when I already have 6 imps, that's when I should hit the redundancy. Alright, so here I'm summoning the dogs, that's different. But like, see right now, normally I have enough imps to plunder, but there's the redundancy. So now I come it out immediately, so that I'm never without imps. Yeah, I had that thought last time, that there's probably a better, smarter way to run this. So now I'm already at full imps right now. And then, like, look how fast I can already re-summon it. I'm already basically back to full. And that gives me a little bit of a cooldown. Cool. Alright, I don't need hunters. I do need the regular... Oh, I need Plane Striders, so let's go for that. We need 7 of their beaks. Okay. Did not get a beak on that one. Another plunderer. Like right now, I'm going to keep it. Oh, see, and then some died. So that's the downside. You will lose the ability to burst some of them if you're going to do it this way. That's not necessarily bad either, you know what I mean? Like, it does mean I'm maxing... I'm looks maxing my imps. I just learned that word, so... I've just learned it over the past couple weeks. Looks maxing. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Get your little butt over here. See, they must have killed some of my imps or they died off. Alright, so now we just need the little... these guys. No, I didn't want that. Okay. Get them, boys. I need to switch my mouse back over. My son's having his little buddy come over today. Happens every few weeks. He's pretty much done with school for the rest of the year. They have like a couple. They have one day next week, and then they have got a couple like half days. But they've already turned in their electronic devices, all that good stuff. So. Ah, man, I keep drawing these guys. Come on, bro. Okay, so here I am, I'm fighting this. Dang it. Not being successful. I like seeing my little imps run after them. Alright, so now we've gotten all of the little dudes, and we're going for the far watch guys. I feel like I can go after them, because who cares? Like, they're yellow. They're neutral. Ah, there you go. See, this time I just kept my imps up and I never needed to explode them. So only in like a concentrated sense do I ever need to bust them open. If I'm just overflowing with things. When I'm going from one mob to the next, it's not off the code. Not getting the right stuff. See, like, it just really is keeping me an imp, which I kind of like that too. Oh, that time it just wore off. 4. Plane Striders. Yeah, I think we will easily get to 30 and then start the Silithus quest today. Will she get to 35 with the Silithus quest? Maybe, maybe not. It'll be close either way. We've done it similarly on other characters before. She's a little more behind than we've been on some other characters doing the same thing. I feel like I keep burning it up here a little bit. The imps keep dying off. I think they just must have a time limit, or maybe their fire bolts come out of their mana or something. Like their life, I mean. The mana for their fire bolts maybe comes out of their life. I would imagine that. Yeah, see, they just lost some more. Okay, we gotta go find some more flying. This is a pretty nice grind, though, and this is with us cherry picking quests here and there. Like, if we were able to actually do this with some real characters, and I'm on the fence, we may or may not do that. But it would be a lot better. Here's a couple more dudes we face. Im's going. Oh, I didn't even see that guy right in front of me punching me in the face. See, that time it was gonna happen, so we... No. Dang it. So this time it seems like maybe it won't work, but then... Okay, we got one beak there. Yep, and then it just wore off right at that last second. Okay. Just need one more plane strider thing. Pig. Little pig, let me in. Gotta use up at least one. Alright, that one's done, and then he's gonna give us one more quest. There is a third quest where we have to go inside or kill a specific dude. I don't know that we'll quite level up right now.
Loktar.
Yeah, the Farwatch Offensive, that is... And we'll go grab Echayaki after this. I don't think supplies for the crossroads. Yeah, they must have rebooted that one. Yeah, we didn't quite level up. Actually, we weren't even close. But I have a feeling by the time we run in here, kill these 11 dudes in the cave, fight our way back out, then we have a chance. If not, certainly with Echayaki busted in there too. Alright, so this time we're killing defenders. Killed 2 out of 5 to bust our way in. And we have 5 Thorn Weavers we also have to kill. So here we go, going after the first Thorn Weaver. I think there's maybe got to be a way to monitor the life or something of my imp. Maybe if I had little bars on the imps, I could see like when are they getting close to death, but I guess I don't have to read into it that much. Just focus on the rotation instead. Alright, so I guess there's a dude inside here. That's what we're going to focus on. Look at him spinning around. There are crates you can get from inside here, but that's, that quest has been made obsolete, or revamped. Okay. Is that Kreenig? Oh, Kreenig I think is up and around. Kreenig Snarl Snout is the name of the guy we're after. defenders we need. Another Thornweaver. Perfect. Another one. That time I could do it because I had a full 6 maxed out. Don't need any more defenders. Not that we won't be forced to kill some. Fairy fire going on someone. Probably my little leash feral. Yeah, you can't strap. I really like that. That might be one of my favorite demon names I've had so far. Keeping my boy the leash feral. Alright, let's resummon him because he's... Okay, he says he can smell us. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, this time I shot it off because I felt like we were going to have immediate... That would be a good impact on it. Dogs go in. Nabbed him. Blasted him. What was that recipe that we just got? Savory deviant delight. I like that. We just... There's cooking. We still need one more Thornweaver. Get him. Everybody's gotten. Now we can just leave. Go turn this in, and that's all the Far Watch quests we can do for today. I think we've already done all of these with our warrior. The only... I don't remember how many of them we've done with our priest, so we may be more or less done with barons. I know we did these with the warrior, though. He's going to have to search elsewhere for adventure. But the troll, I think that... he did Ashenvale? Yeah, so I think when we make a... We're going to have to make a... I will create a Draenei, we just won't play with them. I will probably make a male. I've never had a male Draenei, so I will just make one just to have one.
For the horde.
Pants on. Too shabby. And then the same goes... Now I
can't use that.
Oh, I can't. Okay. I have had male blood elf, and I'm gonna do holy paladin. But my male blood elf was a demon hunter. But my blood elf paladin is a female, so I'm probably gonna go male on that also. So, sorry, Burning Crusade, you're gonna be represented by males. That's because I like the way female Draenei look more, and ditto blood elves. But male blood elves, I mean, basically looks like blood elves. Am I right? Uh-oh.
Dare summon me.
Leash feral. My demon army is coming for you. Mr. Nejiaki. Another elixir of giant growth. Alright, so we can go turn in this one, which should get us down to being a little slower from the quest now. We get to probably 29. Pretty good progress.
Greetings.
Beautiful. Into the... So what did we get at 29? We gained Command Demon. Ah. That says it will make our demon do something awesome. So, an Axe Toss, a Spell Lock, Shadow Bulwark, Seduction, Singe Magic. Now that gives me an interrupt. Oh, I love that. Okay. What does the others do? A Spell Lock is an interrupt. A Shadow Bulwark is probably some kind of shield or something. Seduction is a charm. Singe Magic is probably like a drain. Alright, so this is a whatever, but this gives me an interrupt. So I love that. Add that interrupt into play there. Alright, boom, boom. So we do want Into the Raptor's Den. So that's what she just gave us. Oh, and let's pick our talent. So on the flip side, we had Rune of Shadows. We're picking that a second time. Right? To give us now even more faster and stronger Shadow Bolt. I love it. That one is useful, even though it's a passive. Alright, we'll be down there soon. What is Geshesharan? Geshesharan. We're gonna go there. There are a couple rares inside Wailing Caverns, but Igor the Lasher, Bowen. I mean, I guess we can go inside there too. I guess let's do that. Let's take a little. There they are. Alright. Let's get Geshesharan. I think we fought this before. Alright, so we're coming cool. Fight some rares here. There we go, I used an interrupter like that. Got it.
Inventory is full.
Oh, is it now? Okay, so I think it's time to Runic Stave. Is that an offhand? Okay, so now I think we gotta sell some. Oh, I never even put the vendor on hers.
I have many lucky doos
let's
you like.
I don't need these elixirs. That I might save. Not for her, but...
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Found some mobsters. Okay.
May your feet find good trails.
Thanks, my dude. Alright, who's that guy? That's a quest. The hunting of the rares inside this cave is a little lame. Don't love it. Because you gotta fight your way so far in. It's almost not worth it, but I mean, what the heck? Why not? What else, we're in our last level now. We can get a couple of rares out of this. Oh yeah, I love this increased damage to the oh, dang it, I wasted it. I wasted, I shot it right when they expired. I don't like to do that. I'm not sure now. See a stealthy one. Maybe he'll aggro, maybe not. Maybe he'll aggro onto my imps. sure did. Alright, so we are working our way inside here. With my ever-increasingly powerful Shadow Bolt. Alright, we are already about 20% of the way through to our level. The last one we'll need before we move on to Silphus. Got him. Now, the two guys that we're looking for here, there is a there's a kind of sleeped druid, and there is a what was that thing we just had? Oh, we didn't get the clone last time. Another one of those hydras we just fought. So that's what we're working with here. And we're having that glitch she had before where these mobs are not lootable right now, but I don't need anything from the loot. I don't know what triggers that. I haven't had this on other characters. I don't know if this is a her kind of character thing, if this is a... I'm not sure what's going on here. See, they're not. They suddenly stopped being lootable. I shot all my imps at them. Yeah, because I don't think it's timer based. I think what it is maybe the imps are like casting out of their own like they're using their HP as mana. That's the only thing I can speculate that might be happening. But I don't know for sure. I'd have to sit there and watch them closely. Yeah, we gotta stop this guy. Last time he cloned on us. There we go. That time I got him. Ah, that's the downside about this place. It's so annoying. Like, we have to fight. We're not even into the main chamber where these elites spawn yet. It's rares, I mean. Almost. Alright, so there's a Night Elf, Druid, Zest guy who's been around since the days of Classic. And there is a Hydra. There's an invisible jerk in my face. I think I hear like a weird, I don't know if it's imps, but something seems to be making this sound like... Sometimes. I don't know what's triggering it, but... Devouring ectoplasm, okay. Not making the clone shine yet. It is pretty good. Pretty build is pretty out. Got no complaints. That you can't probably replicate in any old build.
I need a target.
Got him. Okay. There he is. Okay, so we got our first rare. That's good. At least this trip wasn't for nothing. Okay. Good. We use our interrupt to good effect. Going pretty good. Nice. Loving that. And now we gotta check in the pool. Our second one. Then we're gonna have to make our way out of here. Oh no. Get this guy. Uh-oh, our imps are all gone. Okay. There it is. Like or the lasher, I can see it. I'm sending the hounds in. Got him. Cool. Okay. So that's cool that we got a couple of those guys, but now it's going to be a matter of escaping. Now we got to fight our way all the way back out. That's less cool. Fought our way all the way in to get 2 rares. Now we're gonna fight all the way out. Ow. And we'll see where our total... We were about 20% when we started making the descent into this little delve here. We're gonna see how much percent will be by the time we get out. Our dude here, oh, so he does he rejuvenate a little over time? 25% life. Shield seems to maybe. I'm gonna avoid the fights where I can because the time for the 140, that's not good bang for buck. Oh, and you get 2,000 for one? That is good bang for buck. Don't want to fight here if we can help it. Annoying. Well, our little demons drew some, but it's okay. Come on, Barrel Faucet. Leash Farron. Oh my. Yeah, so 3-day weekend ahead. No great plans, no great shakes. I'm really, I have a buddy that I work with, we're not super close or anything, but we're friendly, and I've worked with him for a few years now, and our real connection is that he is probably the only other person on the campus. He's the only other person in class that likes, that is as into hiking as me, maybe even more so, I don't know. But he, unlike me, man, he lives his life. Like, he goes out and he always, at least once a year, takes a dope trip to do some serious hiking, and I guess him and his brother or something, he said. I guess you can hike the bowl of the Grand Canyon. But you have to, like, apply for a lottery, and then it's like a 1% chance. So you have like a 1% chance of being selected to do the bowl, and they won it. So he's gonna go hike the bowl of the Grand Canyon this summer, and I'm so jealous. Like, I told him, like, oh, dude, I'm jealous. That's how that goes. When you're jealous of somebody and you tell them something like that. But truly, like, I will have considered myself to have made it if I can, where's my little, I thought there was like a feather or something I could put. How do I do it? Oh, you have to get the feathers from them. I didn't get any feathers yet. That's why. I'm gonna say I thought you put a feather down, but I forgot you had to get the feathers first. And I can't let that screech. So anyway, that's cool. I really don't know that I have any major. Oh no, and we're having this. Okay, good. I was gonna say I can't have this no loot thing happen when I have mandatory loot things needed. They always. Like, this one's kind of weird, too. Like, that's one. There's a second one here. Okay. I think that's another one. Another deviant delay. I think this is one of them. Okay, so that's the second one. Also, like, the names of it are, like, all off. It's like, oh, this is the blue nest. No, it's not. It's not blue. That one was red. Or else, what does blue even mean? I've been seeing blue wrong the whole time. Okay, I think the last one's over there. One of the great philosophical debates. What is blue? What is blue? Great question, mate. It's kind of like one of those, like, you're in college and you get too high, like, things like, oh, what even is blue? The way I see blue, the same as you see blue. So that's cool. Now we can go turn this raptor thing in. We have not hunted those two. There are two more. There's actually 4 more rares we haven't really looked at. Looked hard. Cool, we got a cloak. The purloin payroll is not for us. Yeah, I'll take this cloak. Okay, looking over here. I did this, right? Centaur bracers, and then it's going to be all moving over into the other category. Where's Centaur bracers? I think it's like this dude. I think. Is it's this guy in the middle. Guy at like the counterattack base. I think it's that guy.
Brawlhalla.
Tried, bro, but I failed. I tried.
Sug. Go with honor.
Okay. Where are we gonna get these centaur bracers from? They just want me to get them down there. I feel like you can get them from any centaur, but alrighty. So we did an expedition into Wailing Caverns. We're gonna grab 10 centaur bracers now. And then we have just a little bit, we have some Booty Bay piratey type stuff. We got one. Hezrul, I don't really want to fight Hezrul because I don't want the quest item to drop it, if that's a thing. That's how that works. I couldn't stop the storm. The storm's not really that big a deal. Okay. Alright, so boom. No bracer that time, so not 100% on the bracers. Got him. 3 bracers. Oh, that was a wasted shot. Alright, so we're kind of cruising here. These guys are close enough together. For some reason, my XP was not very good on that. I wonder if... what happened? If somebody helped, or... Story Morning Glory. I'm gonna end up fighting a... Jebra? Nope, we managed to non-aggro that, but that one I can't even loot. What is going on with this game? I don't know if this is a me thing or an LVI thing. I really don't know. Okay. Good. So it's giving me about a 50-50 drop rate. Cool. Love it. Almost. Oh, but that one I can't loot. What the heck? Like, what is this loot glitch? This is weird. Really weird, my dudes. Excellent. Okay, we're at 7. Okay, we're fighting the coal cars. Got him. Lost that gate. Okay, so we got something. I didn't have my full imps out. I broke my system. 8. Okay. There's probably some kind of mod that's like a demonology mod. Like, hey, use your imps. Use them if you got them. Just need one last one. There we go. Okay, back to turn that one in. Then it's gonna be, yep, time to go to Ratchet, and we have a couple down there. It's got to be the Horn, Captain Garvey, all these. I don't remember that last one in there. What is this? Oh, for Echiaki, we got a buff for doing that quest.
What do you need, Sug?
Alright, so it's close. We need a total of 8,600 XP. I guess let's start with... It's got to be the Horn. Because that will allow us to go hunt those rares, and if we can do that quest and beat 2 rares, we'll probably be done. You know what? Let's just finish the whole zone, because that'll give her a little bit of a buffer zone. Yeah, fine. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna pick up.
Talk to me.
Gotta be the Horn. We also want Wanted Captain Garvey, which is over here. Not a toughie. I'll also pick up the South Sea Freebooters and a Captain's Vengeance.
Time is money, friend. Have a good one.
Okay, the Captain's Vengeance is up here. This guy, right?
Greetings. Be careful.
Okay. And then Conscript of the Horde and Mending Old Wounds. Those happen. Oh, Mending Old Wounds we won't need. Conscript of the Horde we will. We can. That's the. I think you get that in there. Okay, so we want these two. We want Swiftmane and Umar the Pride Lord. So Umar the Pride Lord is a lion. Swiftmane is that right there. Did not get it. They got it. Okay, so. Oh, well. Might as well get this too, because we need that quest also. I don't want any part of that. But I did need that. Let's see the Pride Lord. Where's he at? Maybe, may or may not have. He might have already gotten him. I might have just had bad luck right when somebody else was. Oh, there he is. Okay, so this guy is tough, if I remember correctly, because he has the ability to summon all of these lions. So actually, let me re-summon this guy real quick. So he's at full life.
Cannot command.
Okay. Weakness on him. Because he's gonna fight everyone. Here they all come. Okay, so here we go. I was able to just summon 9? Required a little bit of effort there, but whew. Okay. Had to blow the cooldowns off, but that's okay. Alright, so more importantly though, we did get 1 out of 2. And we got this quest. So
time is money, friend. What's up?
Cool, didn't quite level up. Alright, now let's go down. We didn't look for those 2, but we can look for Captain's Vengeance. And for one of Captain Garvey, South Sea Freebooters, we're gonna go for this. Ray Island's where it's at. Alright, so this is where you go in. Well, they are both like, hey, we're here. Okay. So, getting a little dicey. Got it. We're going to come in here and fight. Couple cutthroats. You can see them talking in the background. The Conquest sail into Ratchet Harbor first. Noise is her aim. Double shot the guns. That havoc. Love it. Oh, I think my little guy's going. Yeah, so that's why I'm not getting aggro in my face here. Okay. Let's bring him into the fray. Alright, so I did gain level 30.
Dare summon me.
Which means we're now, last time we got Curse of Tongues, we're now going to move over to Infernal Beneficiary. Yes! So finally we can heal the pet. Finally. Only took to being level 30. Love it. Okay, so at halfway or whatever. Get him, guys. Get him! Oh, so I'm getting over. I noticed I had 9 that one time. I noticed I had 7. So now I think maybe I should just be using them wherever I can. Like when... Oh, the cook? Chef Toofus? Now I'm 9. I thought there was a limit, but maybe I should just be using it every time it's available. And then, oh wait a minute, I still need more of these guys. maybe that's what it is. Maybe I should just be using it on its cooldown. Than just always summoning imps. Okay, so we did hit 30, but we do have still a couple A quests to do. Those guys out first. Okay. There you go. Look at his life is like instantly filled from that. It's a waste. Okay, we got 2 thermore metals. Where's this dude at? Okay. Cool, bro. Cool. That's the metals. Lieutenant Pyre. There's Lieutenant Buckland, or whatever their name is. Come on, guys. Alright, here we go. Bang, bang, bong, bong. Somebody's hitting him up. Pretty good. Alright. Got a medal. Is she over there? Yeah, she is. Okay. Alright, so we got one of the lieutenants. Got half the medals. That's about how I wanted to do it. I wanted to... The other guy is maybe in here? No, there's the other lieutenant right there. I love all those imps running after.
I'm out of range.
Alright, so now it's just the other half of the imp medals. Or I mean the whatever medals. Okay, I gotta drain his life a little bit. There we go, he's back to full now. Savory Deviant Delight. Alright, let's go after this pack. Okay, 2 more medals to go. Doesn't even look like that we aggroed that other guy. Kind of weird. I just watched this when he gets shot up. He's like, yeah, I'm cool. Rushed him. Got him. Alright, that's another big cluster of levels. I'm doing this too because 35 is a little bit optimistic.
Hello. How may I help?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What's up? Hey, how you doing?
Alright. What else have we got here? Only other one is that conscript of the Horde.
I only deal with the best. You buying or selling? Let me know if you need a crew.
And the... Yeah, it's a little better armor. My pirate pants there. Okay. So yeah, that was all of that. The conscript of the Horde is the only one, and I'm pretty sure that's actually in Duratar. Alright, so we're going... Oh, and then when I come back and turn that in, we will look for the last two. I never looked at those two. So we'll look for those last two rares. And then set our sights down to Silithus. We'll be close to 31 if we do that. But we need all the... As soon as we get to 35. Cool. Conscript of the Horde, I think it's this guy.
What do you need? Go forth to
So just basically like 2k free XP. Not too shabby. Guess I should figure that one out.
What do you need?
Perfect. Alright. Now we gotta go down here. These dudes. Open up the last little bit of the map. Look for our final two elites, or rares, I mean. And then we're gonna move down for the 6th time to complete the Silithus quest lines. That's cool. Tomorrow, yeah, probably. Tomorrow we'll be doing our fishing. I don't know if I'll do 2 or not. I don't know. I'm not saying I won't. I'm not saying. Yeah, I feel. Alright, so I don't see. Sometimes these guys it's a little better to look at. You have the nameplates up. Broke Spear. Old Broke Spear Mountain over here. We've fought him before. Darn it. Okay, Broke Spear. Oh, there's still one more spot he could appear. Big tent. Oh, Sam. Oh, it says actually he's in that little tent. Thought he would be in the big one, but no, actually there's plenty of places in the little one. Alright, so Broke Spear was not there. No good luck on Broke Spear. What about Rock Lance? He just appears in one spot. He can be in this other tent back here. Not today, mates. Alright, so either somebody got him or whatever. Alright, so off we go now to Silithus. Got the prep work done. Well, not really, but we're in the last phase. We are at an hour 20, so we're gonna have 40 minutes to get as much of that quest line as done as possible. Not sure that will work. We should be able to do a big chunk of it. Maybe not all of it, but a lot of it. And then, assuming that we don't finish today, on Monday, And assuming I don't do an extra 2 hours on the machine tomorrow. We have to do fishing. Jeez, I wish that fishing one was wrapped. Ah. Alright, so here we go. Almost there. And it could, you never know. We can get lucky tomorrow. And that's it. Then Sunday's no mo. We really do need some point, like, we need to get our Sundays back. That will also help me. I've had clamoring for the classic since that's basically been on hiatus. Work one, you know, whatever. One thing or another is going to happen. Either I'm going to be able to chill on work, which you got one more week ahead for that. Actually, Thursday, I don't know. It's going to be. It's really going to depend about my emotional state come Thursday. I don't know that this upcoming Thursday is gonna be the day. I'm not 100% sure because I prefer to get into a Sunday afternoon.
How may I aid you?
Yeah, pretty much all these quests.
Peace, friend.
Oh, we already have 10. Forgot about that. I had 18. So boom, one quest right off the bat. Now we do need to keep one more 10 for that in. What's that? Are they geolords? And now we can turn those in on repeat as needed. Stop freaking. I know. Terrible person. Okay, and we will look for elites a little bit for her too. We gotta be a little bit more aggressive. I don't really do that.
If you ever need
Okay, we will. We'll do some quadrants of elites. What else? I feel like I missed one. Here, yeah, this guy that does the PvP for us or something. Oh, he doesn't have it for us yet. All right. Oh, we do have that. Did pick it up. All right. So first things first, we're gonna head down here. Turn that in. Second, we'll do this first quadrant of looking for all of those, and then we'll start the poisons and all that stuff. We'll turn in some free XP right now, some exploration XP. This is basically nothing, but hey.
Look, Tom, may your blades never dull.
Actually, it literally was nothing. Just to get that off of the map. Alright, fine. Alright, we're gonna start by going up to look for Kuroshek. See if we can find that elite up there. We have definitely found Ahn'Qiraj 100 times. We're gonna look for Krelek, Carapax, not Karanis. We'll actually look for like a big chunk of Kuroshek. What is... No. Not yet. I don't know what these guys are. Nameplate's on. Yeah, like, I don't know if Kuroshek appears up here. I don't know what it is. Possible that it's, you know, sometimes they are hidden right inside there. Alright, so I don't see Kuroshek. I guess let's look and see what Kuroshek is. Q-R-O Kuroshek. Okay, so Kuroshek is a skitterer. Ah. But he's not going to appear in this version of the game. Okay, so off on Kroshek. What about Carapax? We don't see that either. I would have seen it. What about Prelak? Yeah, so some of these are not, they say, but they are really... like found in the modern era or whatever. Okay. We'll come back in and look. We'll come back in and start. But if I don't usually aggressively look for these guys because you don't know what phase of the game they're in, then it slows, you know, so it's kind of usually go like, hey, serendipitously, if it happens, it happens. But, alright, so here we go here. I like us off. I did that little cluster of guys there. We'll look for this patch later, but this is a good quadrant. Let's just begin. Okay, we're going to kill all the guys that we can. Okay, we fight this guy too. Cool. And yeah, it's a pretty fast killing. Maybe not at the level that our shaman was at, but he was doing pretty well. Oh, I don't need these nameplates on him anymore. And it's also not like our tanky class where I was trying to pull together as many as I can. I did last time, whichever one that one was. Oh, can this thing... Oh, so I see. When you shoot them, it's up to 6 of your wild imps. So that's where the number 6 comes from. So if I have less than 6, if I have more than 6, it's just not going to give me, only going to give me 6. Nice. Well, good to know. That's where that number comes from. The number 6, oh. I mean, and I could pull these guys together for some AoE if I wanted to. Yeah, I should really look for like a map on this whole thing, on this AoE or whatever. Like, when should I explode the ends? When should I keep them? I am going to go for, if I can, I'm going to go back to my default, to, if I can get 6, I'll shoot. Let's see where we go from there. Oh, that last one was huge. The fact that we gained
It's too far
the ability to heal our pets. Huge!
I can't carry anymore.
Oh.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
The others that I gotta disenchant? No. Belt. That does make her money a little bit worse. The fact that I'm always disenchanting, but thus is the life of the
I have
The enchanter.
many wares. Many farewells.
Nobody wants your stinking sand on me.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Yes, I am a friend of the Grommels. You're right. Me and the Grommels are cool, bro. Got him. Alright, as we zip around the world. This is, yeah, in the beginning it's pretty slow. But at least we got those freaking, we had 18 texts already coming in. That's way better. I don't know how I feel about the... Oh, guys, we gotta kill. I'm just not sure if we're gonna really be... Love it. If we're really gonna... I don't know where we're gonna get to on time, because she's not our slowest character we've had, but she's definitely not the fastest. She's pretty tough, like we're very rarely in danger. It's pretty fun. Fun little rotation. But the problem is that our time was a little low getting here. Well, you know, and that's kind of what I said. Like, I knew we were a little behind our other characters. Like, the other ones we were maybe one level and then roll into this, and we were able to barely get it done. She was 3 or 4 levels or something. At least 3 levels. So it's like, well, okay, we got that done, but... And again, this is a little faster than some. Who was our tank that we were just rolling with? Because whoever we did it with on the tank... Oh, that was the Druid. Yeah, the Druid was crushing it. He was a breeze. So I think the Paladin the Paladin tank was fine. It wasn't that good, you know, it was fine. I would say that. That's what I felt about that. Our Rogue, of course, I'm biased. I can't accurately judge the assassin, so skip her. Then the Hunter was fine also. A little bit below average. And then it was... Shaman was, as far as this part goes, he was good. I wouldn't say it was great, but he was good. He was at least as good as the Paladin. And I'm probably a little biased because I do like Shamans a lot. Fill him up on life a little bit. And then the Druid was just unequivocally awesome. He was too good. Twilight Marauder Morna, don't get me. Quite a big old elite marauder right now. No. And then that brings us to where we're at right now with this Warlock. And I would say, I mean, the jury's still out because we haven't gotten to the fast part, but pretty good. Pretty good. I would say I'm enjoying this as close to as much as I was enjoying the Shaman. And then we already kind of know because the Arcane Mage is out right now. Like we've already basically done it. So I think in the beginning I was really enjoying it, and then it just kind of slowed down a little bit. I would maybe call it mid. And then Jury is still completely out on the Holy Priest. But overall, I would say I've probably enjoyed that one the least. But that's not fully fair to Priest because, like, I can't really get that pissy that soloing PvP content as the most pure healer character in the game. It's just the least fun. Like, okay. Alright, we've done the poison part. We now need the rest of these guys. Plus we got some other side quests to do. Let's see where we get. We're definitely going to hit 1 level up in this process. That's another thing too. We very well might not hit 35 even after all this leveling, questing. I mean, that's something we really got to keep an eye on. Because that could add some time onto our next episode, whether that's tomorrow or the next day. This. Alright, but the killing is going smoothly. No real worries at all. Nice, blasting it out. Good. Alright, we got 5 more to go, but I gotta go find 5. Space right now. Yeah, this guy's right after me. Get my imps, not me, man. I'm a little demon dog. Cool. There's one there. Burning Flame. Oh, Burning Rush. Not my favorite. Okay. Not my favorite. It's got to be the unequivocally worst way to get around. Because what do they have? What do you have? Paladins have like a passive speed boost, and then they also have that little steed you get. The steed is lame and short, but it is something, you know? And they get the passive, so paladins are still pretty low. I think they're probably the second next worst ones. And they might also get some kind of speed related thing to it. Okay, kill 1 more of these bozos. I think Death Knights have a couple. They have like that little weird ghost sprint that can also be used when you're dead, which is a nice little buff. And then they also have, I think they basically have like 2 sprinty type options. And then they also have like a get over here Sub-Zero or Scorpion, I mean, from Mortal Kombat. They pull you over, which is the only class in the game that has it. It's pretty cool. Well, I don't know if that's true anymore, but at once upon a time, there was no other class doing anything like that. Alright, cool, got them. What else we got going on? Let's look for Kurik, and then I also want to look for the Twilight Geolords for camp. If we can get 2 more sheets, then we'll be ahead of the game. Okay, so no, ooh, now Kurik or whatever, he might be in underground, so I'm not gonna hunt for him that well. Rex Ashil also seems like maybe this could be an underground dude. Yeah, I'm not going all in front of that. These seem like potential. Fused bedrock? What even is that? That's probably not part of the game. That is probably in the whatchamacallit. Okay, Quem. That's probably like EFA or beyond. Alright, so this is Quem. Quem. Just passed right over him, so no Quemmy. Then Tox. I've seen Tox before, apparently. What version of the world? I don't know. But not right now. And then Hurricanian, I think we've found Hurricanian a few times. Yeah, Hurricanian is one of the more common rares, and he or she worms around. He's one of these guys. Okay. Alright, I think we did the whole loop. No Hurricanian right now either, so either they're just not. And then there's one more, Prince Lucky. So this is not a good. Oh, I think I remember this. He's like a dude that's like almost impossible to kill. We did see him before. Or something. What is he? Prince Lakma. If he's anything like that. Yeah, we did try to fight this dude. He is. He is like super hard. Like we pretty much can't be fought. Maybe like if you're way higher, like if you turn off the at level though, you can't really fight him. I think he cooked our butt at level before too. Alright, so down for the Geolords now. We'll do a couple other little rares just to look. This one called Zarshek. Okay. We'll see Zarshek, and then the rest is Twilight Lord, whatever, you know, you find some of these guys. We need Twilight Geolords. Oh, wait a minute. I just leveled up and learned Ritual of Doom. Sacrifice a participant to summon a Doom Guard. Requires the caster and 4 people. So this is kind of a silly one, in my opinion, where you sacrifice a friend. Alright, now we already did the Shadow Bolting. We are also now going to do Carnivorous Stalkers. Your Dread Stalkers have a 10% chance to make them basically double bite. Yeah, so which that's fine. Basically, overall, Dread Stalkers 10% more powerful, and we're going to pick that twice too. So our Dread Stalkers are going to continue to get stronger and stronger. Okay, that was one. Looking for. Here we go. We have AoE in the house. Ah, I'm shadow locked. Ugh. What is going on? Like, we're just pulling the whole army over here. Okay. Gonna have to heal up the dude here. Okay, there goes my imps. Even that being said, like, we're cooking now, like. Okay. Cool, we did get one. Oh yeah, let's get my girl. Why did she do that, man? Come on, why am I? Oh no, I'm caught in the fear we're gonna aggro more on. No! I'm gonna die. Crap. Where's she gonna walk off to? Okay, so she's walking down clockwise. I forgot she can be such a pain in the butt. Where am I? Way the heck down there? The heck? I'm gonna walk all the way across. She's gonna be long gone by the time I get there. Sucks. Where are we at on time? Alright, we took about 15 minutes. We did hit 31. And I haven't even turned in the first round of quests, so pretty good. That sucks. I underestimated her, and that was not the first time I did that. I thought, well, really what got me is me. Her guards came up and got me. Why is it so far? Gotta go hunting for her. She did look like she was walking off still. Kill any of her guards or anything. They have any buffs we need to worry about, anything like that. Gotten one Twilight. Oh well, we're gonna if we can find her and kill her. Now, last time when this happened, I couldn't find her again. After she beat my butt. What is this? Command demon. Oh, that's because I don't have a demon right now. Cool. Spell lock. If I wanted to have a fell hunter against her. Singe magic, but all of those would be pretty good. one more imp. The army of imps I have. I don't know. What are the other ones called? Wild imps. Different. Okay, so back in. I don't know where she will have even padded to because I don't know her pat path. I want those guys. Alright, let's go find her. A problem was that I fought her around all these people. Should have done that. Okay, like, she might straight up walk out of the zone. Like, I don't know that she'll necessarily loop around. She might have fully gone down. Hard to say. We're basically looking for... I think she goes from place to place. I'm being real. Where's the other camp? Over here? Yep, there she is. Okay, so now this is good because we are out in the middle of nowhere. A much better spot to fight. Alright, cool. Dang it, got hit me with train lightning. Okay. Waiting for that life to get a little lower. Now let's do this. There we go. He got that filled him right back to life. Okay, we got her. Perfect. Love it. 11. So we are, not only do we have the full 10 we're gonna need, but we already have one extra set. Cooking now. Ow. Got him. Okay, so that's 5. Still need 5 more Twilight Geolords. Trying to lock me. They're trying. I'm gonna come over to this side. Got a bunch stacking. I'd use all 3 even though it brought me over, but I was gonna use them or lose them. I might as well use them, right? I wasn't gonna necessarily go over the Avenger, but they aggroed me, so I had to. Okay, there's a Geolord right there. This will be our 8th one. Oh. Cool, 2 to go. I don't want to go all up in that camp. Not a good idea. Okay, so this will be our 9th one. One more. We need one more. The Avengers left and right, but I do not see Geolords. Alright, we're not going to go through right here. So those two guys, I was like, did they already respawn? The Twilight Camp. We're back here. We're back to the grind of killing Twilights. Lord that has decided to bring himself out of the safety of the camp. Is exactly what I want. What did we get last time? Oh. Got him. Okay, so let's go turn in these. Yeah, I didn't see Zarshek or whatever. Take that one off. Breather. I guess we'll check that one out real quick too. I know what that is. A lot of these are potentially like not even. That's what makes Silithus rares kind of annoying because a lot of them are potentially not. Can't find them here. You can only find them in the other version. I guess we could do a rare hunt there too. Especially if I've like never seen them before, then good chance. But not a definite. Not always looking for rares out here because of that. Yeah, but like look, there's nothing indicating that Breather would beat at anything right there. So unless it's yeah, what did we gain last time? Oh, the first, yeah, the Dull Soccer. Extra bite power. Okay, so we're not gonna level up this time. I think we have enough XP to level up, even though we are turning in a few.
Hey, how you doing? Well,
I'm doing okay. Doggin's last hope, so that's where they're gonna send us out to want to do a few more. She's gonna send us out to want to do a few more. Okay, cool. Then this dude. Yeah, that was good.
What brings you here? Gold.
Viral Vial. Alright, so those are our three now there. Oh, we're pretty much, rather than start another loop, I think we're at it. Okay, so next time it will be, we'll do these quests, and we will then reset the timer and do one run of the ruins. And maybe have time for like a little bit of rep grind. And then it's gonna be on the fence. Oh, we should set her reputation. So it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be a thing for us. So it's gonna take her 3 more episodes.
I have men.
So already one
you
we're
like.
off because it's going a little slower than I thought it was gonna go. 2, we missed a couple
Unfortunate
days,
to our
so
friends.
maybe I will, maybe I won't. Get an extra one tomorrow. But we made okay progress. We're here. We got her 31. You know, we gained four-ish levels, so that's par for the course. We need 4 more. And I mean, we gained half one here, so and we'll jump up. But yeah, we might have to do a little bit of reconnaissance as we zip around the zone. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching, listening, and tuning in. As always, I had a great time with you guys. And join me on the next episode where we continue looking at the Burning Crusade lore. We finally started that last time with our first episode of Chronicles talking about the Lord of Outland. And we will keep that journey going for the next dozen or so episodes. So stay a while. Thanks for staying a while. This one's in the pipe. 5 by 5.